The title of this story is Creepy Science Teacher. It was written by King of Gloom. I'm not too sure if this story belongs in this subreddit or a different one, so I'm sorry if it doesn't. When I was in the 1st or 2nd grade, I went to an elementary school, hired an old man who knew a lot about science. Since I was young, I don't remember what he taught us about. Also, I was uninterested with his class. I remember my cousin, who was 5 grades above me, also had him. He would come home and tell my mother how he didn't like the guy and that he made him uncomfortable. And I didn't blame him. He was creepy looking. He was very round and had a large nose and large glasses. He also had long hair coming out of his ears. He smelled rancid all the time. I dreaded going to the classroom just because of the smell. He also never smiled. He always had a serious look on his face. Before he would teach us, he would insist on the teacher leaving the classroom. I faintly remember him telling them that they needed a much-needed break from teaching. I only remember one science experiment that we did that included a camera. It was one of those balls that you touch and the static would make your hair stand up. He took a picture of each of us and then proceeded to say that we would get these pictures when they were developed. We never got the pictures. That was the last class that I ever went to that was taught by him. He basically disappeared and none of the teachers talked about it. So I forgot all about him. A few weeks ago, I was hanging out with the same cousin and remember we were reminiscing about our old elementary school days. He mentioned the old man science class and I remembered him instantly. I asked him what happened to him, and my cousin didn't know either. He told me that he made him uncomfortable because of the comments he said to the girls. He was teaching them about the female reproductive system and asked the girls to share their experiences with their menstruation. He also explained that the science teacher was too into the conversation and kept asking inappropriate questions that disturbed my cousin. He told me that he had a sick grin on his face during that class. My cousin was thrilled to learn that he would no longer be teaching again at their school. I left my cousin's house and asked my mom if she knew anything about the science man. She scrunched her nose up when I mentioned his name. She told me that he was arrested on several counts of child pornography. The science man had multiple pictures and videos of small children between the ages of 5 and 12 in his house. I felt sick to my stomach when I remembered those pictures that he took of my class that day. I really hope he didn't do anything sick with them. Creepy science teacher, let's not meet again.